I'm Mark Weir, formerly known as the Wizard in my fighting career, and this is Throwback Monday.
While the good old-fashioned boxing match is in the offing, there is a new, highly controversial fighting phenomenon emerging onto the British scene.
Huge kick!
Extreme fighting is becoming a huge sport worldwide. One of the attractions of these events is the promise of violence. Billed as no rules fighting, they are in fact a mixture of boxing, wrestling, martial arts and plain old street fighting. It's brutal, it's brash, it's coming over here, and Brit Mark Weir can't wait. His dream is to get to fight for big bucks in the States. And to get there, he's taking on American fighter CJ Fernandez in a British-based mixed martial arts competition.
If I win a fight with CJ Fernandez, people will recognise me as an accomplished fighter, not just someone who's just a nobody from England. From there, I intend to go over there on their turf and then obviously, you know, start things off with a bang and take their top fighters out quick. That's my main goal.
The man who's bringing these two fighters together is promoter Andy Jardine. Like unlicensed boxing, Andy's event is legal, although unregulated, which means each fight promoter is left to make up the rules as he sees fit.
They can do any throws or takedowns. They can punch and they can kick. It's a combination of all the Olympic sports you've got already, all mixed into one.
Backstage, Mark's American opponent, CJ Fernandez, is receiving some last-minute instruction from coach and manager, Monty Cox.
This is all about taking confidence away from him. You're the favorite, you know, don't let him feel like he belongs. I mean, when you kick, you have to kick hard. When you punch, you have to punch hard and take his heart away. That's what you have to do. Make him feel like he doesn't belong.
Each fight is not so much about the opponent, it's about testing myself, my skills against their skills. It's not like, as you call like a street fight, you just go in there and just like rams and running into each other. I'm actually going out there to see how far I've developed, how far I've become along the lines of being a true martial artist.
A phenomenal start to the fight, with both lads tearing straight in. CJ gets hold of a leg and takes our man Mark down.
It's not as brutal as people think. There's a lot of techniques involved. The main thing is like I work on is to escaping and surviving certain positions, minimising the person's ability to inflict damage.
And Mark uses that technique to great effect as he pulls CJ in and takes the power out of those punches. For a decent grappler, being on the ground doesn't mean you're beaten. Now the trick is to turn things around and regain the upper hand. And that's exactly what Mark does. Having defended and escaped, the fight is back on, and Mark gets some devastating knee shots into CJ's ribcage. A desperate attempt at a throw by CJ goes horribly wrong. Mark goes in for the kill. Mark's win over an American will get his name known in the States, and that's going to translate into some serious money for his next fight. And if he wins that, the sky is the limit